Oh, help.
You gonna flash TP?
It's just fake.
He missed his TP.
Oh, did he miss it, you think?
Yeah, he missed his
eliminations this map way more than you'd often expect.
You know what I thought about TP? I'm gonna tell you after. Let me see this first.
Critical health though, and Cryo suppressed is just gonna try to stick, get this thing a post plant, and see if 100 teams can get their setup going.
Cryo looks like he's stuck on site as well, so he's not going to be able to fall off. Ooh, some reasonable damage actually through the wall there in pit.
Oh, the Fade utility holds it back just a little while longer. Nova Pulse Fragment being combined together. EU sacrifices his life for the cause, but that cause is quickly coming to a bit of an end.
Damn.
All that's left is Lucio and some damage.
Lucio 1v3? Piggy?
Don't know exactly where he is and how
Chance. Okay, this might be overcooked. Is there a world he put the TP there? Because if NRG's fighting up site, like the risk is to rotate, but if they're fighting up site like hard, then he TPs into the back over there so he can like crunch with his team. You know? Overthink?
Even if they were fighting it, they would have heard it.
They hear it though, but they hear, but they have to be worried about it, so they're getting sandwiched now. But it's probably fucked though, because I don't know. That's the only reason I could see it.
A couple more than you think he'd be capable of doing in these types of situations.
I need to try Yoru.
Does extend the
My next
lead
agent to try as well.
NRG now.
Too many agents to try. Fuck it, I'm just down there.
You can go default or like flower if you're on some crazy shit, but
like into flower actually.
Yeah, like into the smoke, but like that's like an eco strat or something.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do that on the regular side.
I love this round. Holy fuck, he got a double.
Wow.
Ace? Dude, the outlaw is so fucking sick, man.
That was insane, dude.
It's so annoying to play against, probably, but I abuse the fuck out of it. And it's like honestly, I don't think pros abuse it enough.
I mean, this
Yeah.
Like
EU.
I think this is the only person that uses it.
That yet.
I don't know if he's the only person, but there's some teams that do it more. Yeah, G2's good about it, I think.
Yeah. Leaf uses it a lot and try uses
Leaf does, yeah.
Going into what will be an
unbelievably
significant bonus.
There's some teams that use it more for sure.
Singer, Outlaw,
directly into
Classic.
going down, including collateral straight away.
What is it?
Via Outlaw.
Singer, Outlaw, Classic. Everyone else is fucking buying Ghost, Sheriff, Vandal.
A little bit.
Spending so much money on these weapons.
Their side. Didn't
These are fucking
reveal the judge, by the way.
Oh,
so
Stinger, Outlaw. I don't understand. I'm
to maybe get
confused.
aggressive one more time.
No, like they use like the Singer a lot, the Outlaw a lot, and like the Classic.
Oh, like the shitty guns?
Yeah. They're like so fucking good with it.
But they're actually like kind of fucking good.
Yeah.
Well, that flash pops? Damn, that's kind of a nice flash. I feel like you can't turn that.
Keep this push for 100 Thieves at arm's reach.
K was really good.
That will work.
Like,
so
really good.
I feel like Ethan's KO is kind of nice, right? His flashes.
Yeah, very
set up a trap over
especially on I think on Ascent especially.
Yeah,
Go crazy there.
Ascent, Pearl, Icebox.
Yeah.
Something's happening. He's
wow, what a shot.
That's fucked. That's fucked.
His rifle drop now.
I don't know, bro. That 100 Thieves pred not looking so good. Wait, did I make a pred? Ah, fuck it. I'm going NRG. I'm going NRG, bro. I forgot. I'm going NRG. Yo, $100 from JNAM is 410. Fucking W donation. JNAM, stop being weird, bro. $3 as well. Thank you, guys. Hey, thank you, guys. I appreciate it. JNAM, it's okay to be a short king, bro. You just gotta embrace that shit, bro. Don't hide that, dude. Embrace it, man.
Just why as soon as
you got other qualities that make you stand out, bro. The height's not that big of a deal. And 410s, they're not that short, bro. In some countries, that's pretty tall. Like, you're gonna be alright, dude. Who before? Chance?
Fuck, if 100 Thieves lose this, they're going down 0-2. They're losing next map too. And they make a comeback. 3-2.
You gave up on them already, bro.
No, I looked at it. It's split. I don't know how good 100 Thieves split is.
Is next map split?
Yeah, next map is split. I don't know what comp they run.
NRG looks insane on split, I'm not gonna lie. Do we see 100 Thieves on
I'm not so confident.
What did 100 Thieves play yesterday? They played Icebox and...
don't have any money remaining.
They play Sage on Cryo Souls on split.
essentially full upgrades.
Oh, 100
Let's
Thieves,
see
they
what
do.
that
You're
do.
right. They do. They do.
Maybe it still goes crazy.
Oh, 100 Thieves played
But
Pearl and
against an
Icebox
anti-eco,
yesterday.
you don't need anything more than that. So
Yeah.
absolute
Oh,
perfection.
no, I
The
didn't watch
energy
the
has
game
just been.
yesterday.
But yeah, you're right. They do play Cryo on Sage.
Three from the five.
He's gotten crazy before. He's had 35. Maybe if he drops like 35, they can win. But I
If he drops
think
35, they can win as fuck. I think NRG's too good on split. I'm not gonna lie. They look insane.
yeah. I think this is gonna be a 2-0 right now, and then 100 Thieves pick up the other 3 man.
So this is the chance. If 100 Thieves win this eco, they might actually bring it back. This is one eco. This one eco determines the comeback. If they kill the jet. If they kill the jet, they have a
He's going to be
chance.
running to quite a few players. Remember, 100T don't have a
I
lot
don't
to work
think
with
they're
here, so
gonna
they
come
can
out of
I don't like
it.
his still
actually
position right now,
massive.
bro.
Who?
Yeah, as soon as on Techo. Like he should be pointing out for the nukes, but like he's not.
He's like half in, half out. He wants to help his team.
Yeah.
He wants to help them maybe get a kill, then get out. But that Mata getting 2 there is fucked. He's insane. He's insane right now. He's in peak form. I mean, I've only seen him play like yesterday and today, but
And again, Outlaw perfect for the anti-eco
he's in
as
peak
well.
form,
A
it looks like.
situation where 2 players rushing him down, a different weapon. He kills one, he might get traded here. Taps 2, and he's good to go.
I got enough.
the 1v2 with the KJ ult and the Yoru ult, that's true.
Yeah, and then like those 2 ults alone, like it's 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Like they should have like 8 rounds right there. Win that 2v1, then plus the 2 ults.
Frank Ocean dropping a new album?
Like, you got like another one.
Yeah.
But, like, damn,
Could've
they
changed
threw
the
it.
half.
They at least got a decent amount of work done on defense, but
That was a bad round to
they
lose.
have a
Wait, he doesn't have his
nearly
clone,
4
or
free
they
entire rotation coming through from
I think he broke
Minus
already.
Marta, who's going to be potentially even looking for a flank here.
They did the same shot yesterday. They break the wall, then yesterday they held and re-hit. This time they're gonna fake B.
Which is actually still
No,
a
I
good
think they're
place. So
faking
they
it going
did
B
have a B
still.
for free, but they're going to be
Yeah,
able to draw
they're
everything
faking.
over.
They're gonna
All
fake
good
it.
players, and now
Did they
Marta,
do this yesterday?
looking
Or was that
behind on this
EG?
operator is going
I
to be
don't know anymore.
rewarded.
Oh, the stealth drones.
Dodge the drone.
I like what he tried to do.
Dodge it a little, but he doesn't get revealed.
I like
Yeah, you see
Mata's
they have double power here.
he's doing good to not. Oh my.
Wow.
No! If he hit that though, the knives were overheat, but imagine he actually got the shot off. I think the second one.
To force him to
Yeah.
have to try to hit another op shot.
There was a world he got.
He's doing so good at not giving the space back unless they really fucking take it. Like that's
Yeah,
like
he's
so
making the
big.
break for it.
Like
Yeah.
I feel like the best duelists, like they hold the space until you really get them off of it.
Yeah.
With Ethan getting that kill, and that might be it.
One enemy remaining.
Wow. Ethan's back in form as well from yesterday and today. He's been fucking going crazy. I'm not gonna lie. He's been actually going crazy. He's IGOing, right? That's the truth.
I have no idea who that's going.
People keep saying different shit, but I think it's Ethan.
For that re-wrap back over to A, and now they're on map point on 100 Thieves opening map pick.
I mean, Ethan just shut that one down. The stray player.
Wait, Samurai had 9 kills?
Did you get
He
his
was,
car
like,
back?
heating
I
up.
actually don't know.
He
was getting like a 3K, 3K, 2K.
Sam what? Oh yeah. He was only at 9. He was having a good game though, yeah.
Yeah,
I guess
he's having a
this
good
is,
game.
I'm not gonna lie,
To just
this might
slow
be
things
a
down,
situation where he actually hasn't seen
allowing
them.
the rest of the team to come back
Yeah.
for a retake.
Like the
where
rounds, like
Spike came in
he
so
shot, like he
slow.
was
He's
fucking
at
shooting.
impact. Yeah, he's at
Post
impact.
plant was
Yeah.
just not in a position for them to set up anything. They had to just plant and instantly.
Psalm's score is deceptive because I feel like he's had a lot of impact, like with the kills he's gotten.
Dimensional drift's gonna be spent here for Cryo. Mata on the corner.
Uh oh.
Face your fear.
Uh oh. Wow.
Wow.
Mata's fucking nice right now, bro. It's just smooth.
Farming them. He is
Another one.
farming.
They can't stop him.
He's doing what Cryo should have been doing with the operator.
Yeah. Oh my god, they're getting fucking worked. They're getting fucking worked.
one side or the other. I will say they do start on the defense.
You can't
more
assume it's
often
bad
than
for their
not,
business.
so
I'm
that's
done,
something to
bro.
kind of keep in the back of your mind, especially
I'm gonna crash out. What do you mean I can't assume it? Of course I
in the
can.
group stage and
Of course it's
playoffs
bad for their
through
business, bro.
VCT,
The
and
bets
then
are rigged.
into playing Cloud9 in the upper final of phase 1, where they did take this map largely thanks to their offensive second half, though. So
The fucking degen gambler that just fucking can't stop himself from betting fucking money because he's a degenerate is betting on a rigged match where he's actually fucking set up to lose. Once he finds out he bet 5K and the match was scripted and he lost that money, he's gonna be fucking pissed. And then he's not gonna gamble anymore, or he's probably gonna gamble more, really. But that's a whole other issue.
Coming on through as well. And this is also considering the fact that NRG has had a bit of a shake-up in the lineup, so Scuba coming on in.
So I'm saying I want to enable gambling ethically. Exactly. Because we can't stop it.
Mike exiting.
So let's make it ethical.
So far, working out well for NRG. Even just looking at that map, if you're not convinced yet, if you weren't convinced by yesterday, if you weren't convinced by some of the results in phase 1 for this qualifier as well, right now looking strong in the series. We're about to kick things off. Map number 2 here. The road to EWC. Semi-finals. Winner goes to Riyadh.
And how about this? Ooh, little shoulders from Xander. Perfectly timed, sees a handful of NRG members.
Nami, what are you typing, bro? 30 minutes.
To rotate over. But for NRG, no commitment.
I'm sorry, maybe that was too long. 5 minutes. I don't know if it changed.
At what point do you try to show force somewhere to get this 100 Thieves defense to move? Or are you just going to burst hit something, which
this off angle is actually nice.
You know, looks like they may just go down that
like the Xander off angle on B main, because the guy's going to be looking heaven when you get at that point.
It's tough, though. You're going him to Sage. Walls and slows. Stars there as well. And instantly the slow comes down.
Oh, Xander, a little wide swing. Keeps the site taken, but look at this play through middle. You've got Scuba behind everything. First one's good.
Does he get two? Oh my god. It was big by Asuna. 2v2.
Trades are decent. EU inside
wow.
the site using the
nice shots. That was nice. That was nice.
Fault line that connects onto both NRG
I think Scuba could have triggered this up there. Scuba should have what? He triggered this up front. He had an insane timing.
Yeah. GG? Nah. Really not.
As I say, the setup coming through, looking over on towards B, instant slow, Star coming on down, splitting up the team. NRG just couldn't break in as a full squad together. A quick rotation coming through from the rest of the members.
GG, can you refund predictions? Hell nah. Anonymous, thank you for the 10. Anonymous for the 25, thank you.
How many rounds they
Skeet 89 with the 10, thank you. Janam with the 10, thank you.
Allows you to bring that confidence back.
I'm gonna figure it out, Janam, but we will, yeah. Or I have one guy that, yes, we do. Right now we're good, but we're gonna figure it out.
Xander's not ready for that.
Looks like everyone's just gonna walk in at the same time. They're gonna make it inside.
Well, they get
got caught a little.
Site, but those paint shells don't go to where they're
he had no
intended
thirst for
and
I will though, yeah, I will.
Site is still pretty significant.
It was like in the middle of B
from the flank, so we'll wall that off and just keep his eyes forward. Dark cover fades, and all those shots.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Fuck? Is he throwing?
Quick flashes and aftershocks.
Asuna would honestly be the best person to like set up to throw, because honestly we would like not like question it. You know? He's made so many questionable plays, we don't know what's questionable. Lovingly, by the way.
He's looking over towards mid, didn't expect it was going to come through that quickly through B main again. So a few more members of NRG were able to rush through B main onto site than expected, and as you said as well, a few more members dropping on the 100 T side.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Still pick up
people say like, okay, as soon as I will admit, he makes questionable plays, but he's good.
Who? Asuna?
Asuna.
Yeah.
He's good.
He's a high risk taker. He's a high risk taker.
He takes some risks, and he doesn't have like a chill that he should, but he's a good player.
He's definitely good. He just gets crazy sometimes.
He's good. He's good now.
But I think he's also aware of like the risks he's taking, or he's gotten better at understanding, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Like I think he takes the risks more knowingly than before.
Yeah. Like all the student, no cap, he stays in there.
You just get a couple of flashes through.
Yeah, maybe.
And it pulls Asuna all the way back onto a tower. So vulnerable at mid.
It's hard to find that like balance of like.
And Scuba's going to keep some focus while breaking this
not too much, but not too little, you know.
This is a heck of a spurt of the map right now.
You can't overdo it, but you can't also be like too hesitant. Yeah.
Like you say, mid is currently a part of the map is not in control for 100T. breaking into towers. Going to be multiple members now. This is very split for NIG in terms of their approach. It's likely that they're going to go back over through ropes and end on A because both your smoke players currently on A. Look at this position from Marder. He's actually made it.
Oh fuck!
Potential to kill
The wall broke and fucked him. That was a nice shot from Sam though.
Boost you on this rotation yet, but might not be needed. EU up top at tower. Sidesteps the
Wait, you got flanked from where?
Does go completely unguarded.
From B?
Down two, Spike will be planted at A.
What was his strat?
Energy in this full purchase will stave
He must
off
have had a timing.
the bonus round.
He killed one spawn. I think he might have killed another guy spawn, right?
Slower round coming through from NIG, just changing the
Yeah,
pacing.
he killed the rotator somehow.
And he ran up and killed him as
Getting
well.
Players into unconventional positions. 100T have no clue that Mata was able to get behind there, or rather, Boostio maybe smelled it out a little bit. He was just unable to shut it down. And then on top of that, Som getting a couple inside A heaven. You win both sides of the map. You win on the flank. You win in your actual push as well.
That was bonus.
Nothing that Xander can do about this. So retaining the one rifle they have remaining.
Bro, every time I'm on the call with you, like I watch party, I'm like in the middle of a 24-hour.
You know, just to kind of
just
how long have you been
streaming?
Stapled certainty.
18 hours.
What?
Mid continues to be an issue for 100
What are you doing, bro? Just stream normally. 8 hours a day, bro. You don't have to do this 18-hour shit.
Okay, I woke up at 6 p.m. yesterday, and then I'm like, I was like, oh shit. I don't really want to sleep at like 4 a.m. because I'm just gonna wake up at 6 p.m.
You're trying to fix your schedule. That's what you tried to do.
This one is a fix my sleep schedule. The other one, the last time was a 24 hours.
Nah. You just next time it's gonna be something else, bro.
More utility hungry in terms of
next time it's gonna be a fucking sub goal or some shit.
Things like barrier orbs and slow orbs, just to make sure mid stays a little bit longer congested. Because at the moment, it's been way too free for NRG.
This is a save from
opening battle this time. 100 Thieves can be a little bit caught by trying to play aggressive.
Yeah, they kind of have to.
They
got bonus.
They got bonus, but it's heavy invested.
So once again,
oh, maybe Boostio is the only one.
And I love this from NRG.
Or is it a hero vandal?
Oh no, they saved the gun. They saved the gun.
See if you saved the gun stretch out this 5v4 defense.
Oh, it's one gun they have.
100T did manage to push NRG away though. They've drawn over all the defenders. NRG is saying, okay, minimum, we're gonna go quiet here and start moving away. Put the share down.
Pretty tough without UI, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Just placing the share down.
We don't know how close they are to their. Well, we don't know how close they are to their ults.
Now that it's gone a little
we can't see like what util they have left. I don't know.
Thinking something is
just missing a lot of information. I mean, I can see what's happening, but I can't like not detail by detail.
Moved away
I was gonna say if you're like
now, is it would be too long in terms of
how to put it. Like I'm like kind of like aware of like almost everything they're doing. Like I've been like in the moment now, I keep track of it. But like as a spectator, if you haven't like played it,
it's hard to keep track of it all. Ooh, timing.
See it. I'm so glad we got that perspective. He's got to watch both things at once. Fall line desperately gets thrown up towards ropes. Does not impact this offense whatsoever. There's the flash.
He's asking for smoke. He's like, no smoke.
Oh my god, that sucks. It took too long.
Not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, he didn't have a smoke yet.
And Xander will not be able to do too much over through dirt. So NRG, after losing the pistol and the anti-eco, come out with essentially what are two.
I'm not gonna lie, Sam has a fucking advantage over everyone. He has 20 ping. Everyone has 40 ping, bro.
I mean, to be honest,
no one has the confidence to
20 ping.
I guess it's a big thing though. But like, if I had the opportunity and I was a tier 2 pro, moving to Texas is like a fucking big thing. But that's like such a big life change. That's what Inspire did. I think he moved to Texas for like better ping.
Anybody that could have the capability to check.
Honestly, fucking respect for taking it serious.
Cryo being called out there, Heaven being taken for free. Super easy round and a deserved flawless.
And I think the other thing about this here for 100 Thieves, again, we're continuing to see that mid is a big issue for them defensively, but in that last round, showing that they may try to get. I
also think if you're all in on the qualifiers and you really want to make make the event, like even boot camping in Texas is the move. Like you hit up complexity and like play from their facility.
Possibly EU here.
Just because like the ping advantage is big, dude. The like time ping.
He had the counter play for the flash. He still dodged it.
Wait, I like that. Go up then across. That's nice.
I think that was an accident.
No. It's really right. That was nice though. That was nice though. He went up and then across.
I think that was an accident.
But that's how you should get away, right?
Up ramp, catch a timing onto EU, and they nearly did EU.
Honestly, I think that might be the tech.
That's definitely the tech, bro.
Bro, like I think that was an
Even gets
accident.
Nah, I
He
don't
was
think
like
so.
moving the
I give it to him, bro.
Ethan all the way down range.
He was trying to go left, and then he was like, "Oh shit!"
So
I
that's
went
gonna
up.
leave 100 Thieves in a decent position now.
Oh fuck!
Especially if
Right.
Croy can win the duel, but he does not scuba. It's a better of him.
30 seconds left.
And 1v1 here. Maybe a 2v1. Xander already using the gravity vortex. Will maybe hear
Xander?
Scuba on the fall down, but it's all about the timing of this pick. Possibly
The crouch hold?
decides to play.
I don't like the
aggressive
crouch,
through
but
backside
fuck it.
screens, but
It worked.
He's got
doesn't check
a
the tight corner. Scuba. Well,
I'm
not gonna have the time to make this play around the corner of the main pillar inside of B.
Sure,
Maybe
you
a little
keep
bit more
plenty up
damage
here.
in terms of who you can force to repurchase,
Yeah, that's
but
good.
no, not even that. 100 Thieves, good response. Keep their lead 3-2.
Someone said that's not accidental.
Suarez,
He's
that's
done
not
it
true.
before.
That's the first time I saw him do
He's got
that.
the
Need of
tech
100
Clip
Thieves
the other
also.
time I saw him do that and said that.
There's two
If
in
you
the
weren't a sub,
middle
I would
there,
throw in a
you know,
ban,
round 3
actually.
and 4 were certainly looking quite
That's the
dangerous in
first time
terms
I
of
saw
the
him do
direction
that
this
way.
Half was going.
Find the other time.
Themselves the opportunity now to actually.
Then I
buy
said
out
it and I
properly.
saw it.
Again, well played by Ethan.
Because he's
and,
saying it's the fourth time, bro. It's the
by
first
Busio
time.
And EU on that round. Busio in
Did he do
particular
it
was able to
yesterday?
do
But
so
I
much to
talked
help
about
EU
it?
out,
It's not
prevent
true.
The disaster that could have potentially
Wait,
happened
how
on
come
A.
Sam does have a 20 ping advantage?
I'm not
Is he
doubting
the
that he
only
did it
one not
before.
playing
I'm
for the facility?
doubting that I talked about it and saw him do it.
A classic strategy from back in the day. Stage wall, boost up your duelist.
What is it?
Potential
Sorry.
free kill and
I said, how come Sam does have a
burn your
20 ping
wall.
difference?
He's in
Is he
Texas.
the only?
And I love it. Again,
Oh, he's in
NRG
Texas?
just
I
saying
think so, right?
we
Isn't
wanna
he live
make
in
sure
Texas?
You're keeping eyes at mid. A barrier orb is not going to be enough to
Or is he
stop
in
us.
Georgia?
We've got the dark cover that we can help
Oh, he's
space
in
this out.
Georgia.
A Nebula Star also gets forced
That's
off
pretty
of
close.
this, so
Georgia's pretty
it's
close.
so expensive.
Oh, if he
for
was in
100
Texas,
trying
he'd
to
have
keep
10
contesting
ping.
at mid.
Yeah, Georgia makes sense.
Right, they would be.
Losing men
Yeah,
can
they would
cost
be
some
playing
rounds,
on
you
a
know,
Cali
so-
server then, because they all
some
live
100
here
things have
except
to be
him.
No, but everyone's
Very
back home right
conservative.
now.
Oh, are they? Damn.
Games are still
They're
really
on
Everyone
big
at
away
NRG is back
from
home.
Ultimates, but map to map potential now unlocked for
that's
Psalm
crazy.
on his own.
100 Thieves is playing from the compound, though, I
Coast to
believe.
coast, I should say.
Yeah.
Well,
Dude,
Xander in
what
trouble.
the
Let's get spammed
fuck?
out in the corner.
I mean, I don't know.
Free
That's
first blood,
fucked.
no commitment.
That was
behind
like
this
instant.
for energy. Again, just
That was like an
continuing
instant
to
double
play
headshot.
around with the
They
time
didn't even
and
give him a
space.
chance.
Now, I say the time with some highlight because there is only 33 seconds remaining. So whatever this play is going to be, it's going to have to go quickly. Showstopper has a way to kind of clear out topside B tower. Mata a little bit.
Mata's
of trouble
Brazil's
here, but is
been
able to
hitting.
trade his life out by finding Cryo down low in the corner.
Okay, it's on
rest of
Busio.
NRG through vents
All on
and
Busio.
over to A, where
15
Busio
seconds.
has so much
Wait, he has
utility
all
to try
green
to solve
utility?
this.
15
Can
seconds
they get
left?
Austin into the picture? No. Brock with the
Oh
kill,
my
Saul with the
God.
follow-up, and the spike
No
will go down
chance.
where it's just up to
Wait, he
Ian
had
trying to
full
rotate over.
green kit. He didn't
I-
use any utility the whole round.
I mean, I don't know about the start, but right there, I don't blame him. Yeah, the start, maybe, I don't know. He must have done something early, no?
No, he didn't. He didn't use any abilities the whole round.
Yeah, I don't know.
If he could just buy some
What the
time for the rest
fuck?
of his players to come on in,
What are they doing?
and in a situation with Arsenal
This
lives
is
as
2-0,
well,
bro.
that's a
This would be
real
2-0,
retake
and
you
then
have on your hands.
map 3, it
NRG,
has to be reverse
limited
sweep,
amount
and that's
of time, but they
unlikely.
used it well.
Might be
They were
over.
able to
I said 3-0
play a
after
little
map
bit of
1.
pressure onto B via showstopper
Did
while
you?
sending
Yeah,
the rest
that's
of
what I
the
was saying in my
players
stream.
on towards A, just running
I feel
down
like this just cooked.
anyone that was still
They look
there.
I
too
think this
fucking
is,
good.
this is a 2-0, but I don't know about map
Now
3
into
though.
the eco. 100 Thieves. Now they have ultimates, but they don't have the guns.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, fall
Oh
there.
my
Somebody in
god.
the
There's
Looking for some sort of a trap,
they're
but
like
also will
on
be
the
punished
perfect gap of that play.
by trying to overpeak
Yeah.
and
There's 2 of
create
them.
something out of nothing.
That's what
Mata
they
in a
used their
little bit
breach
of trouble,
stun
but
for. They didn't use it
can
at
just
all
run away
the
and
entire last
take the
round.
numbers advantage likely over towards
then
them.
this
Actually,
one,
a
that's
little
what they do with
bit
their
surprised
breach
that Scuba
stun.
hasn't tried to go
I mean,
a
that
little
could
bit
catch
further
them if they're
forward
walking
here,
into B main, but
they'll
NRG
take
were
their time,
ready.
be
Like they
patient,
sat
get all
out.
5 numbers
Yeah.
together,
They
and
like
then
they
try to
waited
first
for the
over to A.
push. That's what feels bad. Do they clear flower? He gets max 1 here. I'm not gonna lie, it's max 1.
It's a 3-0. It's cooked.
Oh, and the wall's down, and he's caught.
As
It's
Thieves go
fucked.
a little bit of exploring in mid. They know what is happening now. It's up to one player.
It's fucked.
Wow.
Nah, they're getting
Wow.
fucked.
Line. He's not going to be able to do so at all. Perfect flash into the headshot. Sights taken.
They're getting cooked.
3v5 retake where the big question now will be, do any ultimates get burned here? I think it's not looking great for the opportunity of 100 Thieves 3v5 and no weaponry, so might just be worthwhile to hold on to Armageddon. Although you could flush out the members on site fairly quickly.
I think you're
Deal some damage here.
going to need a pick first before you can commit to that. Right now, we're still looking for exits. Yeah, and there's just no way you break through screens without getting at least traded dark cover to replace the smoke that's already there. And time will run out on this play. There's going to be an exit over towards ramps. Will Cryo maybe find an angle to do some damage here? Only taps the head on 1, but yeah, it's just nowhere else to go. And NRG, they're looking really clean here on this offensive side. Yeah, you had the one little slip up in the previous round, but
is this honeymoon or does this form last for NRG?
They avoid the trap play here for B main, and
so they're gonna last.
Another flawless round. They're looking really clean on this opening offense.
This is what happened versus MIBR. Had very clean 9-3 attacking round from.
I think it'll last too. Like maybe not. I don't know how the peak is or if they hit it.
Now. We'll see how they do on the stage.
On the stage, yeah.
These have certainly got a couple in the reminder that
I personally wouldn't call them like onliners or anything.
Pistol and anti-eco.
Even though it's online, I feel like I don't think these guys are gonna like. I mean, who knows? I guess, but like I don't see them like
on the gun side of things and
choking on stage. Like I don't see them being way different on stage. Choking is one thing, but I don't see. I don't think so. I think NRG are just.
As much as this feels like around that 100 Thieves
got 3 ults.
To win,
a lot of ults here.
I just feel like NRG compositionally,
they're going B again.
They have available.
Xander might get caught.
Can manage to what they're likely to face.
No. By the way, shout out to the Observer for showing us tab.
The issue is, can you find some sort of opening?
We appreciate that.
Pressure because A's got overloaded. You've got really just one member there in the form of Scuba. He will
drop
got
a pick on
now you would have to burst if you're NRG onto the B side.
Oh, he's on. He's alone. Why is he playing in alone though? He got one, but I feel like that was dangerous, right? Hey, retake from heaven? I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, Omen clears on this map.
Stealth now.
Omen clears compared to Astra?
If he's suppressed or revealed.
Yeah.
Thinking of the salvo. Nope, maybe they're Armageddon.
They can't do what they're doing against
the paranoia just to stop the hit. The suck doesn't do shit.
He doesn't. He's not even playing for this suck.
Yeah.
He's just triggering smokes and then they just.
Well, he tried the other round. He got spammed, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what a spam. Okay, that round worked. They got the pick on the lurk. I think Xander's kill was the round, to be honest. Him getting one before he died made the retake a lot easier. Like 4v3.
Definitely good, but not ideal.
I do think
like
that does clear out.
Yeah, he had to get one, but he did it.
Forcing Psalm away, but I think the punish is what I was really trying to talk
Thank you for the
about.
donies. Thank you for the donies. Thank you for the donies. Appreciate you guys. We're almost at.
What I'm seeing is the potential
for 6K
to be sprung onto Scuba, who might want to
appreciate
do a little
everyone.
Bit of exploration, which is exactly what he does do, and we haven't really seen much of 100 Thieves punishing early aggression like that. Punishing.
Am I gonna practice for Roomy Rumble? I will definitely practice at least a little bit. I don't know what my schedule is gonna be.
They can actually be able
like
to
with the watch parties in particular.
Deny that.
I would also like to watch the CS Major at some point.
On the defense is certainly going to be something that.
And I don't know what that schedule is for that.
A round that they really needed to win as well for momentum's sake.
But
I also like to also play the game.
Showstopper, Res, Armageddon, all off.
So yeah, I don't know. We're gonna see, bro.
You got a little bit of a fault line set up to try to assist. Over for the defense at
I will practice a little bit.
It shows really how desperate they were to win that round. That I think it was required. I think at that point in time, they really couldn't afford to lose a round like that. And it.
They're keeping it set up. This is good.
My League of Legends gameplay? Yeah, I'll be practicing League of Legends soon.
See if they can.
You guys get to see my Caitlyn.
Success here with. Really, it's 3, but 2 anchors straight away on towards the
Yeah, that's so tough because you're trying to hold on to.
I wonder how they peeked him. Wait, nice flood with the smoke.
Drops off tower like you mentioned, trying to avoid the seekers and finds himself right in the waiting arms of Scuba.
Wait. Sam heard him. Xander made a step. He made a step last second. He knows both of them. He knows B is clear. He knows to rotate left. It's a good call by Sam. It's a good call by Sam. And he beats the rotate with the Omen ult. This is perfect. This is literally perfect. They know he could be there. They know he could be there. Double peek with the jump. Honestly, they played it well even though he died.
That was nice from Xander. The shots?
The shots? Yeah, he did good damage. Sam heard him. Sam is a fucking legend. He plays this round so well. He plays this round so well. He's playing a perfect game. I'm not gonna lie.
He's playing that good, like 100.
Holy fuck! He spams him too. I'm glazing, but he's popping off. He actually fucking had a crazy round.
Just needed to have an extra player there to play through.
That's big, bro.
Teams are just running around, being sloppy, making so much noise.
Yeah, I don't know. Sam also caught the rotate. What is it?
Are they betting?
Really,
I don't know.
Extra sage barrier coming through was slowing down NRG's rotation enough that it allows Xana to get in position to at least find that first frag, right?
Sam's the biggest onliner you know. Nah, Sam has always been good. Just
NRG a little bit. You could tell that
just hard. He can't.
Like, are we committing to this?
I feel like I rarely have seen him like in bad form. To be honest, I don't feel like I've never really seen him in bad form.
Another pivotal round here, especially from the perspective of 100 Thieves.
Like his floor is pretty high, is what I'm trying to say. This
so
kill?
we'll see how Busio decides to play this. He is the sole
Oh my
god,
the smoke went away. What happened? Was it a take back? They tried to fight mid, but they were so close to them.
Every single kill.
Ooh, that was not good. I think vibes. I'm not gonna lie, vibes on 100 Thieves are very bad right now.
It's not like they had
if I had to guess, the comms are getting quiet.
There was a full way through the wall, but didn't see any stun players. So 3 players trying to push into mid, almost face checking into NRG without much support at all. And it's a massive.
They just paused, did they?
Did
they just pause?
Eco for them as well, where they're just like running in with pistols, hoping to make it work. They had guns.
Sentinels are through to the main event, which is why they're not in the qualifiers. Sen and G2.
They might even just want to save this one. They really just don't have the economy to play through.
No.
Xander has to go crazy.
Nebula,
has a chance.
Vortex, full spent.
Time
is a bit of an issue here. Busio can still rotate over, and maybe if you find the pick and then you have a chance, you can win this by mercy of the clock. But Xander
he got cut out.
He's casting spells.
Only gets him one, and yeah, Busio all the way back.
Just save this. I'm not gonna lie.
It's gonna be under pressure of things like a flank. Yeah, I just don't know if you really get this.
They should chase him. I think their money's good.
This is what, yeah, there's no reason not to, but this is another one of those examples of why 100 Thieves are so dangerous, or not dangerous, but they're feeling the danger through mid. They're trying everything to hold on to mid map. They just can't.
That just seemed like a weird way for them to play through mid, though. I mean, maybe there's something I'm missing in terms of what the strat really there was. Given the members that walked through, nothing to really allow them to gain an advantage. Just rushing into, well, they kind of, I mean, in some cases, they kind of got rushed into it. Just where they died,
crazy,
it's
bro.
like...
You're not going to let him
see a little bit more support. As I say, rushing down the final player, Busio, not going to allow him to retain that rifle. Very important for breaking 100 Thieves' economy. 100 Thieves, it feels like they were only able to briefly get back into action. Specifically looking at that round number...
Fuck it, 3-0. 3-0 energy.
Very important round, the one where they dropped in just about every single ultimate they had after the tactical timeout. And then straight after that, no,
I don't know what that means to be a master wildly.
It was 3 rounds ago now.
It was 8. It was 4-4.
Zico? Yeah, this is over, bro. This is sad, man. We woke up early for this shit.
But they needed to build momentum off that round. But that last round was truly backbreaking for them.
No, it really is. And another thing here is like you're looking at an easy 7th round.
Observer's PC's lagging or what? What the fuck's happening?
And you're maybe looking at an 8-4 half.
So, yeah.
It's like 20 FPS.
A couple more ultimates available for you if you are NRG. So Rolling Thunderbolt going to be called on. Hold on a second. NRG trying to get out of this, but the salvo.
Wait, good util?
Is good. Even for a couple. Plus the aftershock. What a trap setup.
Was that a tail ult or no?
No, just a missile.
Raise rocket, stun, blast.
4v2 and NRG are being chased down. Is that
nah, Scooter, don't do it to him. He was about to do it to him, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, the block the gun, they set him up. This is where he drives. If 100 Thieves loses, they should make a roster change.
Oh
my god.
This is a roster change loss. This is a roster change loss, if you ask me.
2 members alive. It was a 3v1. Both players trying to get Brock down. Minimal HP. They know the positioning. Spike is in favor of 100T. They have both players remaining upgraded on weaponry.
They're moving.
Surely 100T can lock this one up, but they're
Where's
not
Spike?
going to allow Brock.
Oh my god, it's reminding me of the NRG. Oh, you didn't see it yesterday. The NRG.
A massive opportunity.
It's a 1v3 they fucking threw.
The half.
It was insane,
after
but
what was
looking
like
NRG threw 1v3.
With the side.
Oh, was it on Pearl?
It was on this map on Split versus MIBR versus Shenham.
I mean, don't be wrong. Yeah. Like they're in the right place at the right time with the limited amount of information that they were able to gather in the first 30 seconds, but for them to find the perfect timing with the rolling thunder after
should be pretty easy. We're gonna hear him run.
We're
gonna hear him right now, right?
And Brock may try to give this one last save. Cryo's gonna hear this though and find the easy kill. Thrifty for 100 Thieves, and that changes the whole dynamic of this first half.
Yeah.
Guys, chill with that shit. Come on. Guys, chill with that shit.
Situation where we've been waiting to see where
regular
the Rolling Thunder was going to come into Busio. IGL makes the call happen.
What is it?
And find.
You think it's in the pies here?
Oh my god. Nah, I don't think it does. I don't think it does.
Perfect setup. They've been waiting to make that happen. the round to make it happen in deep into the first half during a thrifty. Now
I don't know how to skip the donations.
6 and 6.
Does anyone know how to do that on Tiltify? How I can push it down? I don't know. I can look at it, but not right now.
Is there a chance for NRG to continue to try to use the middle of the map as a success point for them? Inside the Nebula, Cryo is going to step on up. There's one more star in place, but Cryo just gets
ambitious.
the peak. The contact play works.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a crazy play to do.
I kind of fuck with it low-key. Like, what are the odds? What are the
critical opening?
But what are the odds like someone's actually in the smoke? It's like not all the time, you know? Like I feel like it's, I would say it's like 30% if that. 30% if that, if you ask me. Because usually they're just holding the smoke, right?
Take it down, we got a 3v3.
Yeah,
like, they don't like for the mid smoke. They're not usually in it. Like I actually like the risk they take.
Could swing on it, just take down the showstopper before it can even be
It looks silly, but I fuck with it.
And unfortunately, he ends up doing the opposite and just gives Marta the shot because Marta didn't have that. He wasn't able to find anybody.
That should be good for now. I can do it. It's not that many. But if it gets out of hand, then I'm down.
For 100 Thieves to go
We're live.
Their offense where you expect
Thank you, though. Oh, I can add a moderator. I just need you guys' emails. That's what I see. I can add a moderator, but I need you guys' emails.
Look at the flank coming through as well. EU all the way into mid. That late activation.
We good? JNM is so fucking what's the word?
Able to clean up one, make that a second. Trades are decent, though that long flank that you mentioned though is on the way quickly.
I don't know what I'm looking for.
And they have the same exact flank too. And then they have scuba flanking.
A solid post plant and
scuba
a really
flanking?
good lurk for me to get around the back of the retake.
Yeah, good calls all the way around. Again, finding success over towards B.
Okay, I sent you an invite as a moderator.
Back-to-back pistols here. 100T on the defense. We're able to prevent any sort of big rushing through in the early rounds, and then their own side, they just kind of get it for free.
Okay, I missed that whole round. I'm not gonna lie. I'm back now.
Absolutely fantastic as well. And sort of mentioned,
if I get hacked like Krabby, we know what happened. Krabby has not been back since the Discord got hacked.
Into B heaven.
Krabby got our Discord hacked and legit pieced. No joke. He said, "Fuck this, I'm out." He said, "I did all I could for this community."
How about this MLG? You're just gonna kind of stack up over towards mid.
Don't bring that up. I get sad to this day. Nah, I need to revamp my Discord though. I need to make it nice again. I haven't given it enough attention.
Yeah, Xander in some trouble here. Sam trying to wait for help, but doesn't even need it. Finds the 1v1
NRG one pistol or 100 one pistol? Okay.
Generation from Ethan. And honestly, this has been a really slow take for 100 Thieves who...
Does stop Donawall Demon 1? I'm not going to lie, I don't know what he said, but he's 18 hours in. He doesn't even think he's being Donawalled. He's probably been talking to himself for like hours now.
And the good news is Xander didn't actually
it's fine, bro.
No upgrade on board. Post plant's not too bad here as well.
He's delirious for sure.
Okay, never mind.
No pie, no pie.
He got 2 us now. He's speeding up.
Pretty nicely here. Aside from
he's got 4 this half already.
You had Xander going down. That is basically.
What do you think of like getting like a sponsor for the pie clutch? Like imagine like Krispy Kreme sponsored it. It would be like the like what would the name be of it? Like the crispy what?
Well, if you pie.
Yeah.
Makes that isolation a little bit easier for officers to stand tall.
Like if the Krispy Kreme was a sponsor, what would we call it?
Anti-eco is pretty much perfect, and now you've got a true bonus here for 100 Thieves.
The Krispy Kremer.
Because of the
Krispy Kremer? What else you got?
Yeah, you've got full rifles, but there's a
I can't
handful of
light
or regenerative armors in play for NRG.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not that very creative.
As colorful as you would like your round 3 to be.
I mean, it's just an idea. Who knows?
Imagine.
So what setup we have this time around. Early pressure over on mid.
Poison's off.
Scuba here. Ready to receive with Marta as well. I think with the Vice, Definitely got to be
All right, let's see.
able to do a lot
This is
more on the
the
defensive
bonus.
side for NRG.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is their bonus.
That's considering that NRG had a really reasonable attack as well. But yeah, we talked
I
about.
mean, the
fact that
game is
100T
7-7, bro. I thought they were getting
started to have the game
spanked.
fall away from them and get
Yeah, it's
finally
actually
on this
close. I'm
attack
not sure.
Somehow,
how.
right?
to equalize. Very nicely played. You might get timing here potentially.
This angle is
but
good?
Both players
Poison's off.
and Ruxel just kind of miss each other.
People play there sometimes. Like this angle, like I don't know.
And this is again just the presence of the Viper on defense being able to kind of blossom that poison cloud and trigger it to put a little bit of pressure through mid.
Thank you,
It can
mods.
be
The
replaced
fuck
by
is
a
that
dark
message?
cover. You can essentially block off all of mid for the majority of this half if you are NRG. But as you start to feel pressure towards A main, what's the call? Oh, Paranoia actually got spent from B towards mid, so this is going to be really difficult for 100 to try to deal with it. Asuna just finessing the double blast pack movement to catch Ethan literally
I gotta
by
focus.
surprise. Brock with the trade, still holding strongly.
44.
Not gonna be affected or flash. Arngroves gives Brock a chance. Good with the crossfire setup is perfect.
That's
And
good.
NRG
Good cross, good
have
cross.
suffocated this 100 Thieves offense over towards A. Xander able to get
Ooh.
one on the spam shots. but
Brock with the
both
4K?
in the round.
Was the third guy stunned too?
Feature of the NRG defense.
Yeah.
You play it into Brock's side. He gets a perfect
like
flash.
that.
And clean up there. Brilliant.
Yeah.
You did have a little bit of a situation
What
where
was your name that you came up with for the
a
Krispy
little bit of
Kreme?
a
Me?
small
I had
fake,
nothing. I couldn't come up with
just a fake,
shit.
Yeah.
but a little bit of attention over towards
You
B, and
realize what I was
caught that
trying to do.
paranoia there, but really
Get into
all the
another
action needed to happen
I mean,
was
nah,
from the anchors on
Krispy
A
Kreme could be good.
itself on the other side of the map, and it didn't really matter which way
That's not what
the
I
team
mean.
came through. So, but a masterclass there for Brock, who I believe picked up how many? 4 in that particular round.
First gun round. What's
Sure
Tom
did.
doing? Fake TP? I like it. He's playing games with them early. Now they're forced to use
So now we get
control
the full
Butil to
purchase
take
of
it.
100 Thieves
It's
and
genius.
a look into what this playbook is
Wait,
going to
yeah, the room
consist
cleared,
of.
never mind.
Early guiding light
Wait, they can
pressure
get Razor
through A
ult.
main
But they can't because he'll
for
spam them, never
NRG
mind.
just trying to
I
take
agree, like
something
the
for
Omen
100
is
Thieves
strong
have
to
think
defend
about.
this.
It's going to keep Xander in place a little while longer.
But the thing is, you
And then
know
really the
Omen is
contact
doing
play
that.
towards B is
So
just
you
gonna
can
be
maybe
throw the
like...
paranoia,
There's
trigger
nothing
the
you can do
Razor
about
line,
it.
and
Well,
That's
yeah,
the
you
thing.
can bait it
can't
out. You have to bait it
counter
out.
it.
You have to bait it out.
Yeah, you can only beat it out.
Like you said, allowed NRG to maybe push up a little
That's
bit
the best
further
case
on
scenario, I
towards A,
guess.
putting Ethan
Yeah,
onto
like
the
to beat
line,
it
who
out, you
got
just
a
have
little
to
bit of
use so
contact, I
much for
believe.
the Omen to actually throw
Xander.
that paranoia like a good Omen.
Aside from that,
That like
looking,
you're not you have to like
they
pump a
wanna move
lot of
through
utility to
on
get that
towards mid. You
paranoia
see the
out.
star placements
Yeah.
there.
Like it's just
Like
not
a
even
good
the
Omen is
worth
not going to use
About
it
to play
that easy.
into Brock
Yeah,
again,
yeah, and
backed
at
up
that
by
point, it's just
Scuba.
not
It's like
even
you're
worth
wasting
it.
so
There's
much
no point in
util.
trying it.
Yeah.
B-split could be the very likely finish here at
It's
the
like when you
moment,
have an
although
op and you
not
know
fully
like,
committed.
okay,
We
well,
haven't
if they have an
really
op, I
had
can't peek this. It's like the same thing. You have a
too
paranoia, you
much
just
control
can't
for
walk
100
up like
Thieves,
they were
except now
doing.
they absolutely have
30 seconds,
mid
by the way.
lockdown, given Asuna's
This
positioning.
paranoia is going to fuck them.
The interesting thing here,
Yeah,
Admiral, is not much of
I
the
don't
paranoia,
see a
but
way
you
I have
can
100
replace
Thieves
this dark
with
cover
this.
if you want to.
He's gonna TP up top.
Fault line
Says
out,
he's gonna
there's that
smoke.
paranoia.
Yep,
There's a dark
look at
cover.
the
So
TP.
it
What about
has
heaven?
to be this double hit up top. And
tried
there's
for it.
awareness here.
Wait,
that
this
NRG
crossfire
are
looks
gonna
nice,
be
no?
avidly watching. So
Look,
here
it's
comes the
cool. They
time
have
to
the
play
sage ball,
for a
though.
barrier wall, trying to
One
get
more
across.
heaven. They don't know.
Has found
They
the
know
rotation
now.
up top. One more to
Uh-oh.
go.
Fuck, he dropped.
Quick
Oh,
rotation
there-
for
it's
Xander
on?
in the sight, but
Wow.
Sam has done it all himself from the backside.
Ooh,
Very
kill by
he was
EU.
lining it up.
Absolute
He was about to line it
finalized
up.
punch to get the spike down, and just the nick of
The
time to
Roomba?
2v2.
Maybe?
Yeah, someone's doing a lot that EU needed to shut him down.
You went up and
You
killed
went up?
They
him?
will get a plant in there with Xander.
That's
Nah.
Wasn't
That's
prepared for
actually
it.
crazy.
Nah, that was
Solo
crazy.
As a single
Ethan
guy
won me
like
too.
to play through, but 2 members need some isolated
Wow.
Nah, 100 Thieves got away with murder on this round. Maybe not that much. A little bit though.
Thieves, that round was
He
looking
went
precarious.
up.
And
I can't believe he went up
Dodge
either.
the boom bot.
Paranoia, B main.
I can't believe he
Players
went
in
up
heaven,
because
though, were gonna be the advantage.
Mata
Scooper
actually came into the
on the
smoke like
bottom,
way later
having
than
to do work.
he normally
at
would have
least trades
probably.
1-for-1.
Like, you know,
He
like
went
When it
into
comes
like
down
he
to
like if you
wasn't.
went with the Roomba, yeah, but he waited a few moments to like.
the bottom into B main,
Wow.
planting with 3 seconds left to go.
I can't believe it.
I mean, that's like the
Finishing off
instinct
that
of like
gives him
where we were
I think the
talking
most
about
important
like
thing about
overheating,
Xander's play is
underheating,
not that
or
he
like
finds
and
the trigger
committing
top
at the
for his
right
tower,
moment.
but the
Like
fact that he makes the
he
bold
knew what he
call
wanted
to
to do.
recommit
The moment
up
he hit
He
the
might have
there's
hesitated just a little bit, yeah,
defense in
and
the
lost his
2v2.
timing to like
Yeah.
get the free
He's
kill.
not able to even get a look at
Yeah.
the site. Just such a bold call, but it works out perfectly. So now we got a handful of ultimates to consider. Showstopper.
What if smokes weren't hollow in this game anymore? No more suggestions out of you,
Really
J-Man.
just a steel garden that could be round impactful for NRG as we swap positions over to Brock, who
That's where we draw the line,
does
bro.
have stingers. I mean, to be fair, there's a handful of players due to the nature of the last round who can't full afford.
It wasn't a
rifles
suggestion, it was
or
a question.
paint
It was
shots.
a question formed in the
committed and convincingly taken by 100 Thieves.
sequence of a suggestion. suggestion.
Blocks out Brock as well. And I think
Basically, it was a bad, poorly worded sentence and a bad suggestion and a terrible question.
Ropes a little bit.
Take all of ramp like that, wait, freeze, and then take sight after.
Overcommittal. In a management
I didn't see what they did. Fuck, I had to focus.
Wow.
Cannon's distracting me, actually.
No one playing the anti?
But is there enough of a follow-up here for NRG?
Wait, where?
Showstopper out.
Shoot it.
Also to try to slow
a double
things
kill.
down at tower. Xander making the most of it as he's going to get 2 up top on the cross.
Do we still say Rosa in 2025?
He's still getting royalties, so yeah.
Are just trying to find a way through.
So Rosa gets 5 cents every time there's a Rosa.
And what a couple of rounds
Really?
this has been
Yeah.
for Xander. As 100 Thieves
He's currently earning $62,000.
Here on Split.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, well, NRG was just again trying really hard to force their way into A tower. Eventually, they do make it through.
What's Alta?
It's into a tack pause.
Should I place
It's from NRG.
Much and hitting the gym that much.
On NRG don't even have full armor available. And the thing is, I mean, they've had some
at this point,
defensive looks.
I'm on maintenance.
Over towards B. A round
I hit my goal at 25. I'm on maintenance.
Able to win full paranoia onto 3, slowing them down. They lost a bit of control. They have an EU
they pull
broke through wins.
Thank you for the donations,
Very
everybody.
important round for 100 Thieves.
Yeah.
Now for NRG.
Yeah.
Don't believe they've actually revealed the operator yet. I don't think.
No.
Yeah. I don't think Arsenal actually, or rather,
Yo, what's happening here?
took the
The
shot,
B-pop
so
now? This is a full buy, yeah.
might have to reveal it via a retake situation though, because
My
these
soul.
no longer come through 8.
And there's that same
Staying
point
in.
that we've been talking about. 100 Thieves just using their utility to
The Molly
Or
was
the
try to storm their way on, paying some respect to the
They need
snake
to
bite,
use them
guiding
to
light
go,
to
yeah.
follow. NRG have gotten in front of this Cosmic Divide.
There comes the second
Armageddon, they'll call behind
Ethan
the
got
side,
one
and
somehow,
Nexus
wow.
does well to go 1-for-1.
Visol's coming in.
Behind the Cosmic
Here we go.
Divide has stayed safe from all of this, and now you have to steal Garden as a way to
Can't avoid
respond to
that.
the pressure that's already on
Can't
play.
avoid that. Now what? Now what? Ah! I got no gun!
NRG, though,
Ah!
and
Take your
still,
pistol out,
you
Cryo.
haven't
Try,
been able to
bro.
plant, you haven't been able to find an angle.
Oh, no, I'm
thanks to
blind.
how that steel Garden has gone, and Cryo is just
I love how we were on
sitting there
Cryo's
taking my hand off the
POV that
keyboard
whole
and
time
mouse,
while his whole
and
team was
lets
getting
NRG
fucked. He's just
essentially walk
watching.
through the round
He
to
just
go
watched his
9-9.
whole team get fucked from the
Yeah, I
side.
mean, they got 2 kills out
He's
of
like,
the other
I'm
side.
not gonna
At
guess.
least if there is one to talk about is the fact that, okay, operator shot was
Wait, Boosted
hurt, so
had the
now that
play
it's
last
on
round.
board. Mana's going to be posted
I
up
don't know if you
somewhere.
saw
They
it. He
be
was
careful of.
behind the stage wall with the shorty and he
They
just flipped.
struggled to get onto site. This is what we're talking about, right? It feels
Behind the
like
stage wall with a
previously
shorty and he
NRG
went.
were
Oh.
able
He
to
was
have
holding
some
spawn with
good
the
use to
shorty
stop
and
the
then he
pressure
ran to the
coming
wall
in
and he
on
didn't get
towards
the
B.
kill.
Mm.
He didn't even hit him with the
Just saw
shorty.
amount of play.
Avril.
I was looking at Viper Spit maybe
Puss
over
and
towards
Kitty.
mid. And the other option would have been to
Ethan and
Viper Spit
Lucia?
all in
They're
the
both
game.
on
The
five.
boys. The boys.
Fast
Yeah.
might be the name
They're
of the
sticking
game.
together, huh?
Completely full weaponry. So Viper Spit being played through. It's gonna be slow actually. It's gonna be slow walking over through now, speeding up. Fast might be the name of the
Sticking
game.
together, huh?
Completely full weaponry. So Viper Spit being played through. It's gonna be slow actually. It's gonna be slow walking over through now, speeding up.
Big.
What the fucking
Opening op shot
error?
misses, but Ethan still takes down Asuna, who was trying to double ass black into the site. Seeker's going to confirm that this play towards
Where's
100 Thieves
They're
is
just
at
sending
8
him in
ramps.
there.
Yeah, both of them.
You're making it tough with bad.
Trying to force the fight at tower. It's going to be 100 Thieves, and they will get what they want. At least an opening trade, 4v4.
This is pretty
But
tough. They
again,
can't go mid.
Rotating away from this site is going to be really
They can't
difficult
go
to do.
anywhere,
You don't
really.
really have the
They're
chance to go
trapped.
through vents because of the Vipers.
They have to go spawn, but it's hard. He's jiggling.
Spawn is going to take so much time, so this has to be an A commit.
Suppress, by the way, onto Brock was actually.
Oh my god,
huge
look at the
to lose
crouch.
all of his
Look at
ability
them
to
all
play
crouching
any
the
util
angle.
there,
You saw that?
spamming through the smoke speed
Yeah.
to get Ethan down.
He's
Now
aware.
going quiet. Brock.
Who's aware? Brock?
He might sense something.
Brock,
Obviously,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
start being placed down.
Wait, Sam, is it?
So many players from 100T. Can they get something up there?
Oh.
They need.
Wow.
I guess he is.
Nice try. I mean, that was hard, bro. I mean, I think 100 Thieves, like, they had the right idea. Just they lost the fights, I guess.
To and from the
Yeah.
ramps. But
They had
Mata
like
gets
the
opener,
timing there.
Sam
Sam
turns
wasn't
his attention
looking.
to find
And
the
then like I think they
follow-up.
left or something.
They walked all the way
Huge
and made a
turnover
stun
for
last
100 Thieves
second.
back on
I don't
pistol
know.
saves.
I mean, I like the call from 100.
I mean, they
Thieves
wanted
go
to
all
execute the
way
site because they
through
know
to
they're in there. I think it's
screens
fine to
and Try
stun.
and get a surprise, but they just couldn't
Because, like,
quite land
they're not going to be
shots onto the
sneaky. Someone's
required
definitely
plays.
watching that.
Also want to give a
I
shout
think
out
the
to
stun is
fact that
fine,
defensively,
but I didn't
Scuba's
see
toxic
where the stun
screen
was.
being placed where it is just stops all the pressure coming on. It just completely slows down 100 Thieves'
'Cause
speed up. They wanted to get into him.
They're
a lot
100%
faster
in the
than that.
site.
Also losing Asa straight away as he jump packs through. Very
Wow,
costly.
good reaction.
Bro, I feel like it's
100 Thieves'
'Cause
speed up. They wanted to get into him.
They're
a lot
100%
faster
in the
than that.
site.
Also losing Asa straight away as he jump packs through. Very
Wow,
costly.
good reaction.
Bro, I feel like Asuna has not got a chance to play the game.
A lot of entry, yeah. That was nice fucking rocket though from Mata.
Yeah, that's a good reaction.
Good for NRG. And that has the res off the table, and the initial aggression for Thieves has been completely thwarted, and NRG are looking good for 11 now.
Yep, and operator rather. It is in the hand, but Spike is on the ground. 100T have a lot of work to do to even try and walk up. It's around the corner in the stairs as well, which means they have to push up so far into 3 players, into actual weaponry. And even the chip damage they're doing is being healed up. Even if only by a little by Ethan. And I don't know if going
5v3 mid.
Do much for 100 Thieves. Just the fact that they dropped the spike.
8 people mid.
Potentially going to end the round on its own.
Yeah. Well, there's the salvo.
Oh.
Fault line combination.
Oh my god.
We can't be throwing this.
They expect 3, but do they expect 4?
Gets into the 1v1 situation. Bruce in the corner. He only has a
oh.
But he's got to go off the reload. Ethan
no.
The angle saves the
EG brethren.
I mean, I was about to say, it's bold for NRG just to kind of stick to
oh
the ground
no.
here. With the Tejo breach still available.
No bullets,
really
no bullets.
Against them, but they save it regardless.
That was
and
so
now 100
close.
Thieves find themselves in a bit of trouble.
Honestly, I think 100 Thieves got a lot more out of that round than they really should have been. Super. 11 were most likely looking at an OT situation for 100 Thieves here. Energy are poised to go to find that 12 will be coming sooner rather than later for them. 100 Thieves speeding up once again, looking at B.
Yeah.
All right, let's see the 100 Thieves call off
just
the pause.
Throw a little bit of utility. Make NRG
push them off
have to
the main,
respond
yep.
on their toes. Then you just back up, play the map
Leave
as you
breach.
normally would like to. So
Looks like.
not much gain, not much loss, but it does.
Oh, Mata's searching. How do they clear this angle?
Oh, they heard you.
Tail drone.
They heard you.
Even walk a little bit further down.
Honestly, good value. That's good value from Mata. Because they broke the drone, got nothing out of it, and the orb's up.
Nice insurance policy on that poison cloud to make sure there wasn't going to be any return.
And he repositioned to B already. He's contacting breach. Show me Mata! Show me Mata! Mata!
It could be posted up mid. We're not just going to walk into
Wait,
this one and get
listening to
sniped. Although I say
Shoot,
that
damn it!
he might just do
Wait,
that
he
now.
saw him.
Still,
I don't know how he saw him.
from 100 Thieves to say
Now what? 50 seconds, now what? 50 seconds, they have paranoia still. And he has no satchels. He has to entry with no satchels.
Very on point.
Oh, this is gonna be a fuck.
They baited it out. They baited it out. See?
Do you check sewers in this corner? Because you've got Xander in maybe a position to stop.
Honestly, that was big bait out, no?
There's the rolling thunder, and he says, "Hey, how are you?"
Wait, what?
One taps, also
Wait, what?
Xander?
We have just one.
He saw his barrel. He saw his barrel.
We're looking to suffocate and surround this B point.
He must have saw his barrel.
Now it's not really an option.
Wow, Xander.
I don't even see that. I don't even see that. They walked down mid and he was sitting sewers the whole time.
Thieves to get this through flawlessly.
I think he got a timing on them. He was smoking. B for them, and then.
Oh, and then he peeked and saw them walking through?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Honestly, the round was them baiting Sam's paranoia. I think.
Yeah, that was good.
Because NRG played this round pretty well up until that point.
And send his version of the drone.
I feel like he could have held on to that paranoia.
He got stunned and slowed, I think, though, right?
No, just the slow. It was a breach flash and a slow.
Oh, but he actually ate the flash. That's what it was.
No, he didn't.
He didn't?
He does.
He wasn't blind, sure? I feel like he ate something. I feel like he ate something, so he panicked a little bit. Because it was just a slow, he was chilling. But maybe, I don't know. Because there's definitely something else that hit him, but I don't know what. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. He wasn't blind? Okay. So maybe he just panicked a little bit. It could have been panic.
Yeah, I think he panicked there. I was going to say he panicked there. That was a misplay from him. It's like hard. 40 seconds, you want to like stall for the rotate.
Chatters, answer the poll. I don't know what it is.
They still had breach or they baited it out. It was
yeah.
It wasn't a mistake. It was just good from map 2, honestly.
And on the other side, Sam has been, I mean, he's 22 and 13. He's been everything. He's been.
They have no ults coming up for NRG. They have a lot of ults coming up for 100. It's actually a winnable game for 100 Thieves. As surprising as it might sound right now.
And come up clutch. So
I have the Sage Ride. They gotta let Asuna play the video game, bro. They're just sending him in to die. He hasn't played the game yet, bro.
Yeah, he's very like space creation right now.
Holding down B main
yeah,
as well.
And they're not even like capitalizing after. They're just like telling him.
Yeah, it's just dies and then he's alone. Yeah.
Cloud down, snake bite. Ready to go?
Wait, what? He spammed him. He spammed him. He spammed him.
I know you have to play the round. He had enough.
Ooh,
and yeah,
we almost
has
caught
to
him.
keep his life. There's just no way you can fall here.
So what does NRG do? 4v5, they have to make a play, right?
I think you like play off of you have to give up a site.
Again, this is a big numbers advantage for 100 Thieves.
You just have to say fuck B.
They're stacking A. And they're going B. Unlucky stack.
Any players walking down, they saw
Yeah,
that
it's just
last
unlucky.
round, and being a winning play from Xander.
Unlucky.
It's a good call to go. The 400 needs to go B again. They've been kind of losing B, but
Yeah.
is he gonna stay for a kill? He should.
In towards B, Ethan gives it up.
I don't think he can afford to.
Like I think if they, I think this 5v4 retake is too hard, but I don't know.
Juggling on the outside of the map.
Maybe there's a chance. Let's see.
Wall down, spike down, or at least it should be.
30
There we go.
Look at Astra. Look at Astra.
Look at Astra, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, he's going on a world tour. He went up mid.
But there's a vice ball on his way.
If the team dies early, this could be bad.
He'll trigger it. It looks like, and then come back to the play.
Oh,
Ethan's stuck on
way.
site.
That up down. Can we res?
Cryo considering the resurrection.
Oh my god, that
need
needle's
the
good.
We need the res.
Wait, why is Astra back here? What the fuck happened?
Here comes that lurk from Xander. It's being
he canceled
right
it.
now.
He canceled it. What happened?
Can
They heard him? Did he make noise?
Honestly, you don't have to do much if you're Xander. You're
No,
gonna
this is looking.
hold and wait until this execute on the site fully comes through.
Honestly, he played it so late. Respect. He played it so late, right?
He played it good, yeah.
And we're gonna get an 11-11 game with Sam just trying to hang on to this rifle best he can.
Man, 100 Thieves are really
And they saved the res. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. They have a lot of ults.
With Xander just playing his life, being a
NRG using 2 pauses might have fucked them on those rounds. They have no pauses left.
I'm not sure why though. I don't understand.
I'm not kidding you. It's the first time I've seen that combination. They lost the round, paused the round, won the round, and then paused again. I've never seen this combination. This is the 1 of 1, I think.
I think that's the 1-on-1. I've never seen a team called the same exact team called back-to-back timeouts, like round after round.
Even that's rare, but especially the fact that after they won the round, after they just paused the round.
Yeah, like there's no way you call a timeout after you win a round. Like if you would, sure, but if you
it's quite rare.
If you win,
it's quite rare.
From Xander on the timing for sure.
Yeah.
So now Armageddon, Cosmic Divide, Resurrection available for 100 Thieves. Nothing immediately at the ready here for NRG.
You're like icing yourself a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Lots of
you're giving the enemy team a chance to make a play.
Yeah, because they talk as well as that.
Yeah.
Guiding light
This is big. 11. Is this a full buy?
Just gonna hold on to top tower positions for now.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Sure.
They have Vandal. So they got a ram control.
Save the Vandal.
Good. I see guns. I see guns.
I think they first round. I think they first round.
for the defense.
I think they have to.
They have raised rocket as well.
Score himself a couple in here.
4 ultimates.
Wait, over peak? That's over peak. Wait, Tom?
Oh my god.
They heard him Satchel, by the way. They heard him Satchel.
Yeah.
Oh, he's pushed down. He's pushed down. That's a big res. Brock's alone. Brock's alone. Brock's gone.
Cryo's away.
Ah! Oh, what a play! From the top row!
But the fact that he gets one.
30
The
seconds.
ball. Look at
Where's they
Xander.
going B?
The rewrap back to B is going to be the call, and it's
Holy
gonna have to be Brock,
lurk.
the only one who could possibly get there in time with only 13
Yo,
HP.
bro, Xander last 3 rounds, big impact.
Yeah.
Huge impact.
His lurks have been good. His lurks have been good.
And
Ooh,
he
he's
gets
feeling it now. He's feeling it now. Wait, they might win this map. Who said 3-0?
I think you did.
Yo, shit, was it me? You did as well? You joined me? Oh my god. How has 100 D's brought it back? It's like a fever dream.
No opportunity.
Wait, was that a 12-5?
No, it was not 12. 12-5. No, bro. Definitely not a 12-5. It was like 9-8, bro. The game was hella close. It was like 9-8. 12-5 my ass, dog. Wait, what are you saying? I'm confused.
It was.
Oh,
no, never mind.
How would it be 12-5 even?
I thought Energy had 12 for a second.
Oh, bro, you're
Bro, I was 19 hours.
Max is seeing shit, bro.
Bro, dude, earlier I was hearing footsteps that didn't exist in game.
No, I hear that when I'm not speaking, so it's fine.
The threat of the showstopper
I hear that when I'm
is
sober.
imminent. And take a look at this A defense. Hold on a second. They're going to try to walk down with the Trailblazers, see if they can catch a little
NRG
bit of
making a
trap
play. Oh, it's
here.
GG.
But EU operator
They're
out
holding
has
it.
found one.
Oh my god.
Wait, crowd
here.
trade
Cryo
big.
respond for the
That's a
initial
good
Looking to
trade.
force it, though,
He's
is
up. As soon as
NRG
they get a
trying to
play.
keep
Oh, it's mad, I
a bit
mean.
more at bay. Here
Wait.
comes help. It's Austin
Are we
Alvarez.
throwing?
Oh!
He's
I
the
think he's
one to
having
get
his knife
punished.
out.
Showstopper is out. flash to come through.
Wait, 3v2.
Sends it away. Does not connect. Spike.
What? I've seen enough. Check the fucking PCs, dog. Check the fucking PCs.
Did you see that? Yo, that sucks that we're not gonna get a replay or anything either.
That's it. Just like that, 13-11. Dude, I can't believe 100 Thieves won. How the fuck did they win? I thought NRG were spanking them. Am I just biased? I don't even know how they got.
To notice here is Bob. They're just sitting here. I mean, Bob hits some miraculous shots. I'm not going to lie to get those.
He's got a ghost ready to go.
Bro, Jake. Yeah, I will come back to it, chat. We're gonna have to come back to it.
Yeah, 5 would be fine. It would match.
Just play the video, bro. I need to dissect what's happening so I can fucking figure it out.